So with a 90 day, acting weird. Car acting weird, but it's 90-day vibes we're on this morning. 90-day vibes. Good morning. Let's vibes a little bit with Resilient Queen as she journey to her destination. Look, a girl, nice and beautiful. Yes. So good morning. Hope you all are doing amazing. Look how. Let me show you how nice ahead everything is. Nice ahead. See all of that? Nice ahead. So good morning. My car is acting up, but it's good morning vibes. Oop. Yeah, good morning vibes. Don't know what's going on with it, but in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Ghost, it shall go. So happy Sunday to one and all. I only could have made the thing the way it come to my top because the phone was acting up. So I'm doing the 90-day vibes this morning, and we're driving home 90-day vibes and everything. So tomorrow I gotta get this car together in terms of the registration and everything. And your girl birthday, yep, I gotta get those things together tomorrow. But anyway, how is everyone doing? Look how beautiful that is. Let's ride a little bit. Let's ride till I ride no more. So 90-day vibes. Hope all of you are doing amazing. Today is Sunday. We're blessed, we're thankful, we're highly favored, and it's just a blessing to be able to be out here this morning, journey with you guys. I'm not going too far, but I'm just journeying along with you. And I heard the voice that just do a little 90-day kind of vibes with my people this morning. So good morning. The sun is coming up. It's nice and beautiful. Yes, man. It's nice and beautiful. So hope everybody is doing amazing. Because your girl haven't slept yet, but you know, we get to go to bed. So good morning, good morning. This is Resilient Queen, and the girl is up, and the sun is up to his directly right there. I wish you guys could see. Let me see if you guys could see real quick. You see the sun right there? Look how pretty that is. So yes, so yep. Good morning to one and all. Good morning to all the likers, the sharers, the commenters, the well wishers. I know you guys didn't expect your girl to be in here this quick, this fast, but guess what? My megabytes is up on my phone. So your girl is here. So good morning to one and all. Happy early Sunday morning to one and all. So we're doing this little trip here, and we're journeying to head out. And it's a beautiful day outside. Look, it's beautiful. Nice and beautiful. Even the birds out. Even the birds are out. So even the birds are out. The birds are out. So coming down to a stop. Yeah. Okay. So good morning to one and all. Yeah. In the morning time, like now, the road is not that busy. You know. So in the morning time, like now, the road is not that busy. So yeah. So it was like full speed ahead. So it's not that busy in the morning time. Like the early part of the morning time is not that busy. So journey along with your girl. The girl feels so sleepy, but you know we're gonna head there. So that's what that is. So good morning one and all. Hope you guys are doing amazing. Happy Sunday morning to one and all. Your girl feel extra sleepy today. So I said let me talk to you guys as I journey home. I remember one time I was so tired. So tired. But we heading home. And we have a long road ahead. Long road ahead, but we're there. Let me show you how long the road is. Look how long that road is. You know this song says it's a long road. So long road ahead, family. Long road ahead. But your girl is gonna say good morning. So 90-day vibes this morning. We up and about, giving thanks. So hope you all are up and about, clocking in, whatever you gotta do. Whatever you gotta do, whether cleaning up, get up, clock in, get up those soap and whatever you need to get done. You look at daily devotion, whatever, you look at me time with your father. You know what I mean? Get up, do what you gotta do, people. Probably gotta go get the kids, do whatever if you have children. If you don't have children, you may have your animals that you gotta take care of, whatever it is. Family, friends, relatives, never know. Good morning to one and all. And hello in the back. If you guys are in the back or whenever time you come in the background, you say hello, hello, good morning. Your queen is here. So I left out like this and I'm coming back like this. Just like this, yeah. So I guess that thing is working. That serum on my face. Yeah. So good morning to one and all. Just a peaceful vibes today, you know what I mean? It's all about peaceful vibes. Vibes doesn't mean that you have to be no. Just you, calm, relax, cool, calm and collective. And this journey along a long stretch. In songwriter they said 50 miles to go. She was running low. Didn't have time to cry. And some part kind of feel a little bit cloudy. But that's how it is. So we're on a long stretch, family. Long stretch. Yeah. Some of the stretch are cut out, but we're on a long stretch. And if you're wondering what thing is this is a 35-meter speed area. So I'm doing exactly 35, rather. Yeah. So I'm doing 35. 35 we're doing right now. Oh, they're fixing this street here too. I don't know what they're putting up over here. That thing over there, I don't know. You see when the car start vibrating, so you push off, well, you wouldn't be able to really see. I don't know what they're building up over there, but they're doing something over there. I have no clue. I guess they're building I don't know what kind of center, so I don't know. So yeah, I have no clue. Yeah, but they kind of block off some part. A lot of the roads here are under construction right now. But I don't really know exactly what they're building over there. So this road used to be a two-way lane. Now it's become one because they have all the cones or the bars, whatever they call that thing there. So good morning to one and all. Good morning. We're doing good. We are doing good. Just tired, that's all. We gotta do what we gotta do. Tired is one thing, but we still gotta press on. Your family, you gotta press on. All that is important. You gotta press on. You say, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. Ooh, yeah. Boom. Sometimes you see a little hole, but if you swerve because the lanes are so close, you don't want to swerve, so you have to just know that you're going to go down in it. You got to just take a little time and boom. Uh-oh. 1 second. Sorry. I got pulled over right here the other night. Right back there beside me. Over right there. I got pulled over. Boom! Pulled over. This was the light. That light right here. That was the light I was at. And when I come to a stop, the light, the car pushed through and the cop was over the other side. So that was the light there and the cop was right there. So as soon as I passed, and then he put me over on the stretch, on the main. So, yep. Yep. And then last night, I saw them, but I already passed out when they were coming this way. So I saw them. So good morning, it's early morning. They say, you wake me up so early in the morning for the bread of life. Whoa. I had a coffee too. Ooh, that coffee was good. I'm not a coffee drinker, but I had me some this morning. Gonna wake you up a little bit. You wake me up so early in the morning for the bread of life. Whoa. So all the early risers, they say you wake me up so early in the morning for the bread of life. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And I like the fact that your voice is so different in the morning time. Sometimes it could be terrible or annoying, disgusting, and then sometimes you wake up with this beautiful singing voice, and then throughout the day, that voice gonna need tune up if you can't sing like me, you know. But in the morning, you get that nice raspy voice. It's like, you wake me up. You saw a car push off? You see, that's what I'm telling you. So even though I have my foot on the brake and the car keep pushing, like I'm driving it. Good morning, how are you? Congratulations for being the top fan this morning. Appreciate you. Rainbow, appreciate you for coming through there. Thank you so much. Manners of our respect. It's how are you? I'm doing good. Here about to go pick my babies up. Say you're welcome. Thank you so much. You know, the Lord always bless us every day. So when you clocked in, he always bless you with people. So bless up to you. Bless up. Manners of our respect to you, man. Appreciate. Appreciate you for coming through and appreciate all the silent watchers, the likers, the sharers, the commenters, the well-wishers. You say, no, you are smuggling. Is it smuggling or struggling? Which one? I don't know which one you're trying to say, but whichever one, it don't matter. It don't matter, you know. It's a good morning. You say you wake me up so early in the morning. Oh, I'm in Michigan. Oh, struggling. You say, no, you are struggling. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. The struggle real, but you know what? We're not going to give up. It's not for us to give up. It's for us to document these things. So later on, when we, you know, any one of us that are going through anything, and when we make it, you know, these are the things that we can refer back to as reference to see, you know. You say how many sub you have? I have 2,000 something, but I'm not sure 2,000 how much. But I appreciate, you know, it don't really matter how much subscriber you have or anything. I appreciate every single body. You know what I mean? Whether you subscribe or you unsubscribe or anything. Everybody, I appreciate the silent watchers. I appreciate everybody because you all are unique. Just like I am unique, you all are unique. We all are unique. We all are different. We all have something to bring to the table. Whether we do anything, whether we subscribe, whether we like, whether we share, whether we comment, we all play a role. Yeah, you know what I mean. In anything we're gonna do, we play a role. Yeah. You say you have 2.8K sub. Okay, Rainbow. Thank you for that update. Thank you. I appreciate everyone, you know. Growth is a wonderful thing, and we just have to just be thankful for growth because growth is not an overnight strategy. You know, it's something that you have to put in place and just keep working, you know. Yes, man. It's not overnight, you know, it's been a while, but you know, the more you keep clocking in, the more you keep showing up for yourself, you know, others will do the same for you. You know what I mean? And you can't worry about the multitude yet. You have to grow. grow. Take your time to grow so you can appreciate the big things later. You say, have you read the book of Mormon? No, no, I never read that book before. So I might have to check it out. Or you want to give me a little synopsis of what the book is about? You can give me a. Oh, I forgot I turned the car off. I forgot I turned the car off. I was gonna hug my horn. So let me go upstairs here. Yes, man. So I'm gonna go upstairs here and come right back. It's another testimony of it's another testimony of God. Hold on, let me screen highlight that so I can see. But no, when you highlight that, you're not gonna see. Hold on. I got a pen in here. Let me write that down, And testimony comes in so many different forms and everything. So that's beautiful. So good morning. Is there is an app for there's an app for it. I'm writing it down in my little notepad here. Thank you for that. So I can get to it. Testimony. Appreciate. We need reminders every now and then. Let me date it too. Today is the 3rd of August. So everybody's celebrating a birthday today. Happy birthday. So I got me this little smiley book. I forgot. Mobile Health Hunt Unit give it to us. Nice little book. It's a Rainbow Loom officials channel. Say, can you make me moderators? Rainbow, we don't do a lot of moderators, but the more consistent you are, you come on this channel and you be consistent, I will give you the jacket one of these days so you can connect with other people that will come in my channel also if you are a content creator and looking to grow. But I won't have a lot of moderators on the channel, because I had done it in the past and I suffered the consequences of that, so yeah. All night, guys, be sipping on my water. And if you're wondering, I get this from Family Dollar. I went back there yesterday to look for one and I couldn't find it. Yes, I will come back. Yes, man. You just be consistent and then I'll give you the mod just to get connected with others. And then I'm not gonna have a lot of moderators, so I will just let you connect. And when you connect with enough people, then yeah, then we what they call it, return the goods. Just want to be mod to help you. I understand. All right, you have a blessed day. You take care and thank you for coming to holding down the chat just now. I appreciate you so very much. You know what I mean? So manners, love, and respect to you and to everyone that is out there. Good morning to you all. Today is Sunday and today is the 3rd of August. So today is the 3rd of August, and for everybody that is celebrating their birthday today, I want to say happy birthday to you all. Happy birthday. Is my voice rusty enough? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to everyone out there having a birthday, okay? This girl voice can't sing birthday songs because the notes and my voice is not coincide. They're not working together. If you know what I mean, if you know what I mean, So let me do this here. Let me do this here. So I'll be sipping on my water all night. Yeah, I'll be sipping on water. So I hope everybody having a good morning. Good morning. I gotta stop to get my babies. And I'm thankful for this bread of life, I'm thankful, I'm grateful. So, yeah. Give me a quick second there, family. I'll be right back, okay? So give me a quick second. So I'll be right back. If you know. So get the why did I go over there when she did go? Let me be. Wait, wait, yay. Bro, why is it cold? No. Oh, I know. Ah, yeah. Good morning, boys. Okay. Wow. Eh? Guess what? You have your sister in your seat right there. So why are you cold? Good job, guys. You guys did good. Sorry about that, family. I was grabbing the kids. I didn't want to take you guys up in people's house. They're in the background. Their face kind of messy, so I am not going to put them on the camera when their face so messy. Look, you will see them look later. What? Can't be having like that. JJ, how are you? Greetings. I gotta take them over to wash their face and everything. So let them go over and wash their face first, so that you don't have to see the dirty, cause they not much and wake up. You know what I mean? Because I think when you're showing your kids sometimes, if it was eating, they were eating, but they were sleeping and then they get up. You know what I mean? So that's not appropriate. If they were eating now and you could say, hey, they're eating, but it's too early in the morning to see a kid with their face all messy. You know what I mean? That's no excuse. That's not appropriate to just throw them on the camera like that, If he was eating, they were eating, and you say, hey, look at their face, they're eating, But they're not doing any of that right now. I don't know if I need to change my key fob. I don't know what I need to do. Because key fob It's not working for me. Yes, my key. Let's see. My key fob is not working for me. I don't know. Let me see if I'm gonna open the gate. I don't know why. My key fob is supposed to be working. I don't know why it's not working. You say sub and like, thank you, JJ. I don't know why. Give me a second. I don't know why this thing not working. You know, I shouldn't have to get out the car for it, you know. You need a mechanic. Listen, I spend so much money getting mechanic to listen to me. When you're a female, it's like, they, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. I can't even look at it. I can't even look at it because I just fix the car. They say they do tune up and everything, and the car is still a blink like a, it's still a jump out a socket. I don't know what to say. One of your boys was going to start crying. Oh, he just whiny. That's all. You not gonna cry. They have cheap price. Boy, I'm telling you. It's such is life. You know, life come with a lot of bed of roses, and they say what don't knock you off your feet. I'm just using the word knock, but that's not actually what they say. They say what don't knock you off your feet will make you stronger. And I guess that's what making me stronger. Because what I'm doing, as soon as I can get my foot back up, I will just change the car. That's all. But for right now, I just have to hope and pray. Because I just did spend so much money, did a tune up and it just start. And I'm saying there's no way if you did a tune up, you know what I mean? But I'm not gonna procrastinate on it. You said J1 say I like no you are like two. All right, thank you so much, Jay. Thank you. I appreciate, I appreciate everyone. You know what I mean? Whether you like, whether you comment, whatever you do, I appreciate you all. You know, from day one, I always say I appreciate because by the end of the day, is the thought that count. You know what I mean? You may fuck your clock in and somebody show up for you, even to say hello to you or whatever they do, maybe send some laughing emoji. If I'm laughing, some heart, some 100, some whatever you guys do or whatever role you're playing. I appreciate sitting in the background, just chilling, relaxing. I appreciate because by the end of the day, this girl, if I didn't clock in, nobody would clock in for me. You know what I mean? So that's the vibes, you know what I mean? That's the vibes we have to have, the right approach, the right mental to go forward in life because so many things are happening. You know, I'm on the road even last night and see like somebody with a lady and her daughter came into this place and a bunch of young people came in and I guess they know one of the young person that was there. And oh OMG. I don't know if they were beefing from somewhere else, but I can tell you that much. Something was about to go down if somebody didn't step in. They said, check your transmission fluid. Oh, okay. I will check it. The only thing with my transmission fluid, I don't got a dipstick to dip in there. It don't have one, so it just have a little knob thing. But I can use the oil dipstick to check it and see. That's a good one. Thank you for that. The phone with you. Oh, okay. And that lady had to be shielding her daughter from probably about came no more than about 10 to 15 young people was coming and one little person and their mom. And then other persons were there that stepped in and everything. So it just goes to show that I have to appreciate everybody around me. You know what I mean? Whether you're here for me or not here for me, you just gotta appreciate people. You know what I mean? Because this world here. You say, do you need a tow truck? No. I don't need a tow trucking right now. It's fine right now. I have AAA, but I only have one one towing left, and outside of that, towing is expensive. Depending on how far you're towing the car to, it is expensive. Towing a car, if you don't got AAA and towing a car, you can cost a pretty penny out your pocket. And I mean pretty penny. It depends on how much miles you're going. Because maybe if just to go probably 5 point something mile or a little less, it can run you close to almost $200. Or say 150, close to 150 to 100 to 200. You say I will pay the fare. But I don't need a towing truck right now because I just did a tune up on the car and the car worse than how it is. But I don't need a towing thing now because it's drivable. You know, it's drivable. So I don't need like towing right now or so. I did all the towing up. Man. Listen, man, the Lord drive this car every day for me. Sometimes I have to say to myself, I don't think if it was me alone driving it, this car would have make it this far. But because I just, in everything I do, I never leave out him. You know what I mean? I never leave my father out. So most of the time, this car is not driven by me. I'm just a steerer. Just make sure it's in its lane. But the truth be told, I don't think I drive this car by myself all the time. Check your gas. I just fill it up yesterday. I filled the gas tank up yesterday. So yeah. But with the transmission, I'll definitely check that and check on that one and see. So look later when I come back down, I'll check on it because the car hot now. And I'll check. Alright, let's get out. So I'll definitely check on that one tomorrow. And the oil temperature, yes, I'll definitely check on that.
Since you already got clothes in here and everything.
Oh, you can just leave that in here. You don't have to carry that.
There you are.
Just take out this one. Take this out. So I have to carry my. Then take your sweater up. Your sweater is right there, babe. You got your sweater in here and go talk about your freezing.
I forget to take it off.
That's fine. You can. I will remind you. You see, last night I remind you guys to take your sweater, right? Here you go. Here you go, babe. You have a cup of your sweater.
Huh?
You have a cup of your sweater. Here you go. Hey, Amir, look at all those dimples.
Hope for the cup of my sweater.
You got a bunch of dimples, Amir. Here you go, Jake.
Hope for the cup of my sweater, though.
Hold this. Yeah, you got dimples. See, I brought me a sweater too, but I didn't need to wear it. You know, I just brought it with me. You should show the temp to me. Oh, I turned it off. I turned it off already. I gotta run because I gotta run upstairs because I gotta pee. But I turned it off already. And let me drink some more. I'm not carrying this upstairs. But I turned the car off already. So I don't know what you would see on there because I turned it off. Oh, okay. So you're saying if I turn it back on, you can see something? Is that what you're saying? I gotta go take these whoops off my ears. These whoops make my ears. Just click the first one. Let me show you where this clip is. Hold on. See it right there. You see it? Yeah, that's where it's at. Alright. Okay, my butter pack. Okay, bring the basket, come, babe. I'm gonna use it. No, don't lock this. Okay, you're fine. You could lock that one. I need this one. You know I'm gonna carry my bag up everything. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's normal. Okay, thank you. Oh, you're so sweet. Checking on my car. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Look, they're putting my basket and leave it. They're so funny. You see, I travel with my documents just in case, you know, because the other night is a good thing. I have my documents. So I don't know why I travel with so much bag, but I do travel with it. And then I have my regular bag, see-through bag. You can see through, like a little kid. And then I leave my sweater up in here. I want to pee, but I'm still drinking some water. And I left the key in the car. This girl is silly. Silly Billy. Yeah. But later on, I'll take the transmission, and I have transmission fluid to say if you need a little more transmission fluid, I got that as well. So if anything, look later, I can do that. So good morning to one and all, and put my battery pack. I got me a battery pack. Put it up in here. So good morning to, I don't know why my thing not really, I'm gonna have to ask for another fob because I can barely get through the gate. That's not good, you know. It's not good when you struggle to get through the gate. So I gotta go ask for another fob, so they give me another fob. So maybe it's warranty. Man, you early up. No. I mean with that.
Mom, feel my hand.
What happened?
Feel in my legs. Feel his legs.
Mm-hmm.
They're warm.
Yeah, that's good. That means your body temperature regulating nice and proper. All right, let's go.
But if I got out so
Hey, you can't imagine if that's how we were supposed to look in shoes. Two different foot shoes. Look, we all foot would be going like this. Hello, which direction are you going? To the right? Which you going to the left? Yes. Okay. How you doing?
All right.
All right. So I'm telling you. So greetings. Guys, you only go. Yeah. I don't leave a basket because I have in all these luggage. So I try not to leave my basket. Come on. Come on. Good job, guys. Come on. I gonna have to do the crazy dance. Yeah. So good morning. Girl is here. You got what happened to you? You don't like the elevator probably they need to clean it off. Says good morning vibes, happy Sunday to you, happy Sunday to you, happy Sunday, happy Sunday, happy Sunday. We're live on what do the people say? Better be happy.
Mom, you want to go in the car.
Yeah. All right. Ooh, do the dance, do the dance. Open, hold it, hold it. What are you doing?
No peso.
I got the key, so I don't know how you running like you're gonna get inside without the key. You forgot you don't have the key. Yeah. Hey, stop. Because I got the key and they running inside, don't know that I got the key. And I got the key for sure.
Stop.
Ooh, untangle this key then.
Oh, whatever.
Oh, I got it.
Let's see if the camera's on.
Okay, go. Oop. As soon as we get in, the camera turn right on. Lock the door.
Alright, let's take it out now.
Lock the door 1 second. Ow. Sorry. Sorry. And sorry. Don't leave me. You are my son. Alright. So yeah, we make it home. I'm trying to yes. I don't know. Oops, don't drop. You drop in here, you mess me up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a phone pretty soon. But the phone I'm gonna get, it's gonna be a phone that like if somebody wanna reach out to me personally, like wanna say, hey girl, how are you? You know, so that's the kind of phone, and so I can have WhatsApp on the phone and everything. So, and then I gotta take these hoops. Don't look too bad on me, but I gotta take them off. I gotta take them off because they hurt. They hurt. Yeah, so I don't want it to hurt my ears. So the girl is gonna take these hoops off. So good morning. These long ever hoops. I'm a gold girl though. I gotta put them. My son said, Mommy, these are bundles. Oh, this one hurt. Ow. Oh, this one hurt my ears. Look like it was squeezing it. Yeah. But this one just irritating, but this one hurt. Hurt. Yeah. Bangles, bangles. Where can I put them? Just put them in my room. Oh, let me take my key out of here. No. Take my keys out. But I like the look. I bought this camera from Family Dollar, and it see there. So every time I walk past it, it turn on.
Look.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just wait for it to turn on, and we show them how it works.
You know, to show them how it works.
Yeah.
Oh, did I leave my room door open last night?
Oh yeah, I left it open.
Oh, you left it open.
You are conquer.
You like my room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I the teddy a bit?
Yeah, they like my room. That's when you guys like
Take
my room.
on here.
Nice temperature good.
No.
Oh, the light is off now. So look, let's go back. It's gonna come on.
No, chill.
Look,
Let me
wait.
try to say.
Look, that's where the camera is, family. Can you see the camera right there? All right, let's go close. Look, 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 look. Boo.
Yeah. So every time we just
So
go,
guys, so if
and
somebody come in the house right now, you go think it's a
can I get out?
they we going just come on and the money gonna be stuck. Cause I put it close to the door, cause they say it might not work on the inside, so I put it close to the door. Let me take my shoes off so I can get my. But the kids are having fun with it. And that's the beauty, because they are boys, so when they can have fun with it, you know what I mean?
I already turned the light on and it's still on.
Really?
Like,
Yeah. So it's really good when they can have fun, you know, the kids can enjoy something. It's really fun. Alright, don't go up there and touch it though. You know.
come on, let's try to have the box. Come on, wait for it.
Okay, I can find my stand. So good morning, hello, and how are you? My ears hurt. I'm gonna have to put me some alcohol. I can't really wear anything that is not real or sterling or so. I suffer the consequences later. But you know how life is.
Beer.
You know how life is from you suffer the consequences. The food out the bag, did you see what I mean?
That rice.
No, that's not no rice.
Oh, egg.
You suffer and everything.
I got it.
My ears
Oh,
hurt.
it's off now.
Huh?
It's off.
Yeah, it's gonna be off because it's a sensor.
So I'm gonna
You have a sensor on there.
put
So yes, family, welcome to the backdrop of Brazilian Queen. You see that thing there? So I keep my face nice and moist. It's the thing I used on my face last night on that live video there. You say keep my face. Look at my face. Not even rough. Oh. And it's not irritating. Or it's watermelon serum and stuff. So okay, I like it. And it keep my face hydrated all night. So I like it. I like it. But anyway, family, we made it home, and that's the greatest part. We made it home safe. Everybody's safe, kids happy, I'm happy, I'm good. You know what I mean? And that's when you're looking for things in life. You're looking for happiness, right? So, everything check, everything good. And thank you all for you too. Yeah, you. Thank you all. You wanna hug? Okay. You wanna hug? I love you. Oh, why you say that? You know
Because
you're
it
gonna get mommy
compares to
choked
pure
up.
food.
Huh?
Because it compares to food.
Prepare food. Listen, food is the stuff of life. I don't want you to eat yourself today, but I want you to eat. Because when you're sick, you might not want to eat. But if you eat when you're healthy and strong, then you won't have to worry so much when you're not feeling well. Yeah, actually, I have some. Tell you what I did. I cut up some whole watermelon the other day, family. And you know what your girl did with that watermelon? I didn't record it or anything. Me, my little son, the big one, didn't want to help. And my little son, we put it in the juicer and extract the juice from it. And put squeeze some lemon in there. Was it lemon? The green one. Is it lemon? No, lime. Yeah, lime. Squeeze lime in there and something else, some cantaloupe in there. So cantaloupe, watermelon, and lime in there. I got a little bit left, so I'm gonna drink that for detox and something. So I'm gonna drink some of that. I drank some last night. I'm gonna drink some this morning. But I think it needed a little bit more lemon because I only put one lemon. But I think it needed a little bit more lemon. You know what I mean? But it tastes real good. And that's one thing I realized that if you have a juice, if you can get your hand on a juice extract, like something that extract the juice, ooh, I think people will love more juice more than blending because you just extract the natural juice from the um from the fruits or vegetables that you're gonna use, and you just drink it naturally. You don't have to add nothing to add to it unless you want to. You know what I mean? Because then the natural juice is so sweet as opposed to you adding water to blend it and all these things. You know what I mean? But I'm telling you, that watermelon juice here, I like it. I like it. 'Cause what I did was get the whole watermelon, dig it out, and put it in the fridge so I keep it cool. Put paper towel on top of it so it didn't get mushy. Cause watermelon spoil even if it in the fridge. It started discolor change, turn into a mush. And I use the paper towel, even though I cut it up, put it into a bowl so it could be nice and cool. So when I'm extracting it, I get cool, cold drinks to drink. So that's what I start to do with my watermelon. Yes, before I blend it or anything, I dig it out, put it in the fridge, let it get cool, so that when I'm ready to drink it, it's nice, refresh, and cool, cold, so I don't have to worry about, oh, I need some ice. No. So that's what I do. So I would recommend if anybody blending juice with watermelon, dig it up if you have a space in your fridge or whatever, put it in there, let it cool, let it cold, and then after that, that's when you extract it. Oh, you don't have to worry about no ice because it's nice and cold. Yes, man, nice and cold. And then you're good to just drink it right there. So even if you're not a person who like icy drink or anything, you don't have to worry about no ice. Freeze it or cool or put it in the bottom of your fridge. Or rather if you're gonna buy watermelon, you just have one of those big bowl, cut it up in there, and then when you're ready to extract the drinks, you can extract it, and it's nice and cold. And trust me, you would love it. You're gonna love it that way because then you don't have to add no ice because it's so cold, so cold. But we made it home. We made it home. So that's the greatest part of life. We made it home, and I want to say thank you all for keeping my company. And this day, you kept my company. You know, you know what I mean. So I appreciate you all. So we're just gonna do a little reading to see. Yesterday we didn't read yesterday message, so whatever is coming to my thoughts, that's what we're gonna do, and that's what I'm gonna do, and hopefully it can resonate with somebody. So yesterday we didn't read yesterday message. We're gonna read that and then move on to today message. Yesterday message was very short too. I'm looking at it right now, and it said, "Bring me the sacrifice of your time." That was August 2. Most time, a most precious commodity In this action addicted world, few of my children take time to sit quietly in my presence. I was trying to see if it could work on here. I'm not sure. Can you do it? Can you do it from here? Can you do it from there? Can you? Okay. Say. Bring me the sacrifice of your time, most precious commodity. In this action, turn it down. Turn it down. Okay, work. Okay, turn it down. In this action addicted world, few of my children take time to sit quietly in my presence. But for those who do, blessings flow like streams of living water. I, the one from whom all blessings flow, I'm also blessed by our time together. This is a deep mystery. Do not try to fathom it. Instead, glorify me by delighting in me. Enjoy me now and forever. And this was taken from Psalms 21, verse 6. Amir, turn that down. John 7, verse 38. And Psalms 103, verse 11. So that was what that was taken from. Amir, turn that down. So that was the message for yesterday. It's about, but for those who do, blessing flow like streams of living water. Turn it down. So let's see what it was talking about for today. Because yesterday we just wanted to read what yesterday message and read it. So big shout out to each and every one of you. And today is August. Today is the 3rd of August. And he said, watch your words diligently. Mhm. Is it speaking? Yep. Words have such great power to bless or to wound. When you speak carelessly or negatively, you damage others as well as yourself. He said you don't only damage others with your words, but you also damage yourself with words. It's so powerful that is. He makes sure you anything we're gonna do, even when we say something negative to someone or to anything, ourself is a part of it because we are the first encounter because we are uttering it out of our mouth to speak badly about somebody else in a negative light, and sometimes it's about towards us too, towards our own self we're negative sometimes towards, so it can hurt us as well. Amir, turn it down, turn it down, turn it down a little bit more, or go in the other room. All right, so you can just imagine. It said, when you speak carelessly or negatively, you damage others as well as yourself. Like they said, you gotta learn to pick the beam out of your eyes before you can pick it out of somebody else's eyes. If I hear that it's a Bible verse in the Bible. We gotta learn to pick the beam out your eyes before you can pick it out of somebody else. It's like finding fault at someone and you have fault. You know what I mean? So yes, and then he said right here. This ability to verbalize is an awesome privilege, granted only to those I created in my image. You need help in wielding this mighty power responsible. Responsible. Though the world applauds quick, witty, restored, my instruction about communication are quite different. You hear what he said? He said, even though the world will applaud the wit of our mouth sometimes, when you're tearing down somebody or you're messing with somebody or you're messing with somebody emotions or their well-being, their mind or anything, you have people will cheer you on and yeah, and deserve it or she deserve it. You know what I mean? But literally, that's just applaud you're getting, but that's not of God, but it's of the world, just of the world. But he said, my instruction about communications are quite different. He said, be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. And even though he said it here, that's why he said his communication is quite different. But he know in this world that he have created, he know how we gonna react. We're gonna have that quick wit. We're gonna have that sharp mouth going and don't even listen. We listen probably after everything is done. Then that's when we like wake up. Oh, reality is here. Knock knock. You know what I mean? So yeah. So he said, be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. He said, as my spirit He said, ask my spirit to help you whenever you speak. I ask him a lot. I ask him a lot. And I'm telling you, if I was asking him and listen, remember I said this couple weeks ago, I said, when we ask him for stuff, like fill our mouth with praise and to change our thought process or something, we have to listen. Because when we ask him for something, he have to send down the answer that we need. Because we ask him for something. So you have to send the answer down. You might not send it the same time as we called upon him, but he's gonna give that answer that we heart so desire. But we have to do everything that we're gonna say to him. We have to give everything to him wholeheartedly. He don't want us when we're clean. He don't just want us when we're clean. He wants us just the way we are. As long as we're taking the initiative to go to him in prayer, in whether I say in communion, whatever you're doing, to go to him in prayer. And he said, I have trained you to pray. Wow. Help me, Holy Spirit, before answering the phone. And you have seen the benefit of this discipline. You ever seen somebody calling you, when they call you, there's not gonna be something good or anything, because either they're gonna be always bitter, always angry, always complaining, always whiny, always this, always that, and then you may never cut out to be tolerant of listening to others like that. But you have to pray that is not what you think, because sometimes when you see a person a certain way, you judge them based on what you have seen and just think that that's how they are the rest of their life. You know what I mean? Some prove you wrong and some don't. Some be consistent with the way they are or the way you are just seeing them. But some people do change. And he said right here, and you have seen the benefit of this discipline. He says, simply apply the same discipline to communicating with people around you. He said, if they are silent, pray before speaking to them. If they are talking, pray before responding. These are split second prayers. How many of us do it all the time? We always do it. Even when you're going into major places like going for a job interview, going to seal the deal about your home ownership and everything, or about to get a breakthrough in whatever it was. It could be a case against you or anything against you. And before you go, don't you have that quick prayer? Lord, please let the outcome go in my favor. Or you hear you calling mom or your dad and you say something to them and they say, my daughter, my son, there's nothing to worry about. God got you, because they already send their prayers up. They already prayed for you and you're praying for yourself. You know what I mean? So everything combines together and then the outcome will be different. It will be good news time. And he said, pray before speaking to them. And he said, if they are talking, pray before responding. These are split second prayers, but they put you in touch with my presence. So they will automatically put you in touch with my presence. Have you ever seen you go out, like you have a lot of people who are coach in a lot of areas of life. You don't have to be coach as in sports, or some coach in a lot of areas where they deal with children who are in areas where they see a lot of things that are happening that are not so good or so, and these people, they have to know how to go out there to help these young minds to be change their perspective from all the things that they have seen, that they had to endure or had to consume, and they have to find ways to come up with techniques or approaches, different approaches to approach these young people. They can approach them with the same mindset that they're going to have because of the things they saw or see around them that was not good for their mental health, their well-being, their livelihood, and all these things, because it wasn't good for them. And they consumed so much of it because they were in the midst of what was happening. It could be violence, it could be just about anything that they have seen that could have destroyed their mental and mess with their mind and everything, because that's what they see and they will live with that for the rest of their life. But you have people now that's stepping up now and help to shift the perspective of these young minds so they can look towards the future. And these people have to pray because they don't know how these people are going to accept them. They don't know if they're going to say something to even further trigger them. So they have to pray and say, Lord, lead me on this path, Lord. I know I'm on a mission to help these young people, and I believe I can help them. You won't be able to help everybody, but they say each one help one, each one teach one, each one reach one, so we all can reach someone, or somebody, or so. And they have to pray. And he said, in this way, your speaking comes under the control of my spirit. It said, as positive speech patterns replace your negative ones. So he said, positive speech patterns replace your negative ones. And that's when you're praying for redirection. So the negative thoughts you'll be having, you start to realize that they start to fade away and the good ones are start to coming in. You know what I mean? And they said the increase in your joy will amaze you. Yes, man. It will shock you like, wow. It probably shocked the people around you too. Like, because they never see you this way before. They never see you so happy. Or they never see you so anxious, so glad, so excited, you know. Have so much empathy, showing so much love, showing so much kindness, because they know you when you were mean and angry and bitter and just they couldn't tolerate that side of you. But you show them a different side of you because you worked on you. When we work on ourselves, people will able to see the growth in us, and that's what you call growth. Because now people are looking at, this person have grown a bit, and sometimes some of them, let's say, you know what, let's see to see if this person is going to continue to grow or what. They will try to see that. So it's a Proverbs 12 verse 18, and James 1 verse 19, Ephesians 4 verse 29. So it said, watch your words diligently. He said, words have such great power to bless or to wound. He said, when you speak carelessly or negatively, you damage others as well as yourself. This ability to verbalize is an awesome privilege granted only to those I created in my image. You need help in wielding this mighty power responsible. Though the world applauds quick witty restore, my instruction about communication are quite different. Be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. Ask my spirit to help you whenever you speak. I have trained you to pray. Help me, Holy Spirit, before answering the phone. And you have seen the benefit of this discipline. Simple apply the same discipline to communicating with people around you. If they are silent, pray before speaking to them. If they are talking, pray before responding. These are split-second prayers, but they put you in touch with my presence. In this way, your speaking comes under the control of my spirit. As positive speech pattern replace your negative ones, the increase in your joy will amaze you. Yes, man. Our thoughts are very powerful. And he said they can either womb you into something of blessing where you gain blessing, or it can also hurt you. And that's why we have to, when we become aware of our thoughts and how we're feeling and our emotion, it is easier for us to rectify what need to be rectified right there and then, or work in progress, and it's easier for us to get out of it sooner or later. But when we're not aware of our thoughts and our words and everything, then it takes longer for us to snap out of the things that wasn't meant for it, which was our negative thoughts. You know they're gonna come, but it's as soon as we become aware. And you see, you talking about praying. He said, even if you're going to answer a phone call or whatever we're going to do, we're going out there for a job, we're going out there to apply to get a new business. Some people fixing their credit and you don't know the outcome of what's going to happen and so forth. You have to pray about every single thing. Everything that we're going to do in life requires us to pray to Him so that He can help direct our thought process, our mind, our body, our soul, the people that's going to be in communication with you when doing anything, whether transaction or sealing a deed or closing off on whatever it is that you need to close off on to finalize what you need to do in life. We have to pray about these things and watch our words. We have to watch our words, which sometimes we don't. And that's the honest truth, 'cause He know. He knows sometimes the words that come from our mouth is filthy. Some people will say, but I don't speak like that. I don't talk like that. Just backtrack yourself and see when in your life, like reflecting upon your life and say, yes, my mouth was like that, but I have grown. Yeah? Because you pray and you say, Lord, I don't want to be like this for the rest of my life. I need to be a better person. I need to do better. I need to be this. I need to be, you tell yourself what you're seeing, the pattern in which life is going for you, and you can fix things. But if you just sit there in that negative mindset, like somebody owe us something, then that's when our mindset, which is the negative one, is going to take control of our body, our mind, our soul, and then it's going to be hard for us because we think the world owe us something, and technically the world owe us nothing. People owe us nothing, but because we are so consumed of the things we tell ourselves that is not good for our digestive system, then we consume so much of it. Now we store it and then we don't have nowhere else to put it. You understand? We don't have anywhere else to put the things that we store that is not good for us. And that's why we have to learn to cleanse ourselves from the inside out so that we can be restored. As the song says, all things are passed away. I'm a brand new man. I'm a brand new, all things are passed away. I'm a brand new man. So you become brand new, you know. Not to say you're new as in new, but you become brand new from your past. Because your past was what's setting you back, or your past was what's setting us back. But when we realize what we need to do to step out of our past that we have lingering over our head, and we dwelling on the past, when we learn to step out of that, then we are now able to see the light ahead of us, and then we are able to draw conclusion, to be uplifting, to be positive, to be on the right path. Eh? Don't think those things not gonna try to sleep in, but you will have enough power in you, in your mind, in your thoughts, in your perspective, the way you look at life. You will have a vast amount of experience because you've been through everything. You know what failure look like. You know what trials and tribulation look like. You know what the hustle is. You know what the bustle is of life. You know what I mean? And then those things you're going able to apply them and tell yourself that, you know what? Time for me to start do my elimination. But elimination is not going to start with nobody else. It start with us. The things that we don't want in our life begins with us. Everybody have a part on this earth that you have to figure out on your own. No matter how much you were going to try to do this or do that, we're going to on a journey that we have to figure things out on our own. You know what I mean? And when I mean on our own, not to say he don't have people along the way, but there's just certain things that we're going to do that require us alone to do it. Have you ever going into a certain place to seal a deal like with when it comes to finance and whatever you're trying to do, whatever kind of transaction? Are you gonna take the whole world with you? Don't there certain even I've seen a lot of people do live and certain time when we go certain place that we conducting transaction. What happened? You can take everybody along with your transaction, right? If you give them every detail of your life, right? That which is privacy. So everything we have to have a level of privacy in it. And what will we do? Either we mute or pause or end the live or end the video, whatever it is, and then go again, and then merge that, splice that, you know, and then merge whatever we need to merge from where we left off to get back in together. And we can just talk about, hey, we were just doing this or doing that, but you won't see what exactly we were doing because it was of importance, which is privacy wise. You know, you have to protect your privacy. So that even though we're gonna do stuff and anything and we blow out everything of our life, there is certain part of our life that we will never blow out. Never. You know what I mean? Some people do, but not everybody will do that because we still have principle in this world. You know what I mean? Like when it come on to your finances, when it come on to everything, you know, you still have level of principle. You don't need to just blur things out. You know what I mean? Unless if it was some things you're dealing with business wise that require you to do certain things and it depends on what it is that you have to blur things out into the open. You know what I mean? You need your input in order for it to be blown in the open. You know, everything gonna come right back to us. It need our input. It's like they say, hey, I need your signature. Because without your signature, everything, the deal, the agreement, the contract can't be valid. Because I can't go into contract with you about anything or a partnership or an agreement and something and my signature is not on there, your signature is not on there, then it's not valid, you know. So that's why we have to be careful in life, you know what I mean? And as he said, be quick to listen and slow to speak, which sometimes we listen, but we don't listen to observe, we listen to react, you know. We don't listen to observe, we listen to react. You ever see sometime I do it too, because many time I be talking or somebody say something, you gotta honest with yourself, you know, family. That's the only way we're gonna help this world, you know, is start to be honest with yourself. Mind you, you don't owe the world anything, but you owe it to yourself. Unruly Jess, good morning, sis. How you doing? Bless up yourself, man. Manners of our respect and congratulations for the top 3 position. You know, going forward, family, we don't owe the world nothing. But you know who we owe something? Us. We owe ourselves something, because when we start to look and tell ourselves the things that we consume over the years, over the months, over the days, over the weeks that are dragging us, that are draining us, we have to fight to get those out of our system. You know what I mean? And in order to get those things out of our system, it start with us being honest with ourselves. Because remember, no, you honest with yourself is honest with your father. You go to him in prayer, you pray, and you say, God, I got this, and certain things not well with me, and blah blah blah, blank blank blank, and you talk to him, you know, and you'll be surprised to know how he healed us from the things that we put forth to him that he already know was there, but he wants his people to come to him. They used to have a song say, "Come home, come home, come home." He something about he who last come home, something like that. It was I think it was a hymn or something like that, and he was singing about come home. And he said, "Come home, come home, come home." Something I don't remember all of it, but it just goes to show you that you have to go to him, go home and talk to. When I mean go home and talk to, we're not talking about being in debt. But when you're here on earth and we can make it right, you know, only when in debt we're gonna make things right. Because I don't know how we've been dead yet. So I don't know how that part will look. But when we get there, you know. Furry boy 666, say hi. Good morning. How you doing? Greetings, greetings. Welcome. Thank you all for stopping in. Thank you all so much. Manners of our respect to each and every one of you. Every one of you. Every last job. You say hi. How are you? Greetings. So he said, this ability to verbalize is an awesome privilege granted only to those I create in my image. You know, we go through so much every day, and I've seen a lot of things that are happening right now, family. And we need to start being honest with ourselves. Know what we're going through. Have good people around you that you can talk to about what you're going through. You know, all these things where we're locking off our mind, our thoughts, our this from people. Find somebody that you can confide in, and you can sit and you can talk to about the real you. Because the real you, it will show up one day. You know what I mean? There's no only hiding we're doing, and then we're not only you hear what he said this just now? Let me tell you about what he said about this thing here, right here. He said, when you speak carelessly or negatively, you damage others as well as yourself. So it goes to show that it's pointing back at us. It's like they said, when you point fingers at others, don't you see one pointing back at me like I'm saying, you. One is pointing back directly at me. So that's why you notice he said that. He said, when you try to be carelessly or loosely, when we loosely do stuff, eh? To others, we also it also have a negative impact on us that is spitting out the negative things. It's not just the people who we're trying to hurt, but we're also hurting too because we're coming from a hurtful place, and that's why they say hurt people hurt people. But this is 2025. We need to stop being lying to ourselves. Be our first truthful. Be truthful to ourselves. Be truthful. We don't even if we don't go out there and talk to somebody. Go in nature and talk to nature. Go in your garden. Go for a walk. Go for a swim or something. Several ways to communicate with your father, to talk to him. So that he already know who we are. But he said he give us a glimpse of the future. He know when we're gonna come to him. You think he don't know? He know when we gonna ride the storm out and we can't tolerate the storm. It's too much. Remember Peter was on water too, And when Peter on the water, he said, I'm fearing. And what did he say to Peter? Fear not, because I am God. Know who I know, it is me that had made us and not we ourselves. And he said, we are his people and the sheep of his pastor. Enter into his gate with thanksgiving and praise. So please, man, this is 2025. And everything that even lawmakers are going to put out here to say they're solving problem, it's going to begin with the mind. No matter how much they're gonna look at what they see put out there, present out there, it's gonna start with the mind. So they might need to start have a place that people can go and just have the time to just tap into their mind. They have technology now doing so many things. Then they need to have a place that's safe where people can just go and tap into their mind and be safe and get the help they need. Where they can just talk anything that is coming to their mind. The safe place. Same way you build centers to build all kind of stuff, you can build a center where people can just go. You have so much state, 50 state. Build something. I know it's not gonna happen overnight, but at least you start from one state. One little community at a time. If you have one state, and build something that can people can just go when they feel overwhelmed, when they feel like things not going good. Man, you know your thoughts. We all know our thoughts, and we would be lying to ourselves if we say, oh, we never have negative thoughts come across our mind. And we just go there and be ourselves without being judged. And that's when help can be arriving. Because the mere fact that you take the initiative to get up and go to that place, if it's a place that provided for you, I guarantee you that we can help more people. We can reach more people. You know what I mean? Because you're going to have people out there that they know that that's not where they were in life. And when the pressure of life hits you, not everybody have people to go to, but if they have a place where they can go and tap into their mind, maybe having music, there's something in the things that to help with your mind, because our mind is what capturing us, and we are putting it out there in the world. You see all the things that are going on. Where you think it start from? How you think these people reacting? They're reacting from the things that are coming to their mind. And they go out there and they say, okay, my mind tell me to do this, they're gonna do it. We all have a mind that tell us, oh, go here, go there, don't do this, don't do that. What is who you think talking to us? Our mind. You know that inner thought that we have, the connection, and it depends on who the connection is coming from. Because they say we can't serve two masters and mammon, and we have to be fighting. We're in a warfare with our mind. Whether we like it or not, we're literally in a warfare with our mind. You see how people are executing their mind nowadays. They're going out there and they're letting the negative part of their mind get the best of them, and they're using it now because they see that that part is more of their friend than the good part. And we need to find a way to start tapping to mind. We are building our robots and all these things, but what about the people mind? What about the mind? If we're so creative to build robot, we need to have something for the mind, because the mind is going out. The mind is like a transmission, and the mind is like a motor going out, and you never know when it's gonna go out. You ever see a car? The motor just can't go out, even on the freeway. Dangerous place to be, right? Same way your mind can go out. And you see when it go out, all the things that it can be, all the things that can be done in just a split second if your mind don't get under control. So I think they need to start. That's just my opinion. You know what I mean? My opinion alone can't shake nothing. But if we start to be honest with our mind, with all the way we're feeling, the way we go about life, and find somebody that we can trust to talk to, that will honestly say, yes, we might need to tap in and get some help, even counseling, just to help get these people look counseling, if ever for a day or two. We mind. We might not think that our mind is, some people will say, what's he talking about the mind? But if you ever have thoughts, if you ever see when things are not going good for you, and you see all the thoughts that come to your head when you just sit there, relax, comfortable, don't open your mouth and say something and see where how far your mind go. Your mind went to Wonderland and come back. Even if it's not a negative thought, but the thought of you just coming, huh? Why did I do this? If I had known, how many people look up that and tell they say, and then if you let that mind that is coming and say, oh, you should know better, oh, you should this, oh, you should, and that's why I believe that when people going through stuff, I don't believe somebody should say, you know what, you should do this, you should do that, because people mind already messed up at this point. So there's no need to tell you, oh, you should do this, oh, you should do that. Why you didn't do this? Why you didn't do it? And because therefore now you're pushing the mind that is already coming to the forefront to blame you, because your mind blaming you. Your mind is blaming you too, because you put that negative for in mind to the forefront, and it is blaming you. So now you reach to somebody else now too, you're hoping that would have shift that mindset that you're coming to them with. But they're saying, oh, but you should have this, and have you ever said something to a friend or family, and then when you play out in life and you go back to them, they say, but I was telling you, I was warning you. At this time they don't want to hear none of that, because their mind is already messed up. What you need to do is say, son, daughter, whatever it is, I am with you with it. I'm right there with you. I am willing to hold your hand so you can get back on track. Is there anything you need me to do? Be honest with your mind. Because your mind is what telling you exactly what to do. But the difference between your mind is that one part of your mind is going to be negative and one part is going to be positive. Which one are you leaning more towards? We have to tap into the mind. Because the mind is what making people messed up. Because when they sit down and their mind gone too far, or our mind gone too far, a lot of things can happen just in a split second. Because that part of the mind is active, which is the negative part. And when it's overactive, what gonna happen? It's gonna explode. Even even just putting air into a tire, what they tell you, you can't put so much air into a tire because what will happen with the tire? Same way our mind is like, you put too much negative into your mind, what gonna happen with that mind? You think our mind is just gonna stay positive when you have all these corrosion or erosion or corrosive into your mind? You have to be filtered out. And if we don't have people around us like positive people, conscious people, you have a lot of people, because you're negative, they don't want to associate themselves with you because they're on the positive side. But it's not to associate yourself with the negative, it's for you to find the positive and pray for these people and find ways to refer them to somewhere. You might not think they need it. Oh, they don't want it. But their mind is attacking them. And clearly we can see when people mind is attacking them and they gone far out with their mind. It is harder for you to reel them back in. But if you don't lose hope, it's like a mother who never give up of his or her child. How many people have children right now that doctor said would not live past certain age? You know. Didn't you have to tap into your mind? And sometimes you had this negative thought like to say, you know what? Pull the plug. Pull the plug. But there was a part in you that was telling you, nope, don't you dare touch my child. Don't you dare touch my anointed. You were listening to that mind. You had that conflicting mind. Because you know there was hope out there. And you said, I'm not giving up. But in this world we're living in this society we're living in now, a lot of us ready to give up off everybody. And that's not the answer. We're not gonna help everybody, but that's not the answer if we're gonna give up off everybody so quick, so fast. And quick to shove more stress. You know what? I've seen society right now shoving a lot of stress and what is already there. They're not really trying to help with the problem. They're putting added stress to society. What they need is more education system, more places for young people to go, more places where people can just be free to go and be engaged with different people from different walks of life. Listen how they struggle, but how they arrive. Appreciate the different backgrounds, appreciate this, but no, we have to be something else. Yeah? Something go wrong, we have all the negative things to add to the negative. It's already there. What we need is education. We need more resources that's gonna tap into people's mind, tap into people's well-being. We need more checkup, serious checkup. We need a whole lot of things. So even when you tell somebody, oh, you're gonna have to pay $200, oh, you're gonna have to pay $50, that's still not gonna stop the problem. We need more than just billing somebody, because you can be billing somebody and they don't have it. And what you gonna do? Run that person down worse than how they were already run down. So that's not even gonna send anything. Yes, you're gonna send a signal, but you're gonna also send a negative signal while you think you're sending a positive signal too. And we need to start looking to these things whether we like it or not. Just think about it. Sometimes we think we're doing good to say, yeah, we're sending a signal. But we're also sending a bad signal at the same time, because even though you're sending a signal here, but the majority might not have the money when you send certain signal. So what we need is resources, education, parenting class, so many things right across everything. So when things are happening in a particular area, you know what I mean, you grab the people that you know that could be possible going down that drain or something. The records that you guys have are from people of past history that are going through things as to how they become overcomers. Have them gather together so they can help their brother and sister that is at the brink too. But people are afraid to speak up, because if they say, hey, my mind is messing with me, somebody may laugh after them. And therefore you just push one more mindset, negative mindset into them. because you laugh. Somebody come and say, I think something is not right with me. And somebody may laugh. Your own may laugh. Your friends may laugh. You're just looking attention. But the person was telling you the truth. I'm not feeling well today. Go lay down. Know you're going to school whether you feel good or not. that that child or that adult or so know what they're going through, but they might sugarcoat it to tell you, I'm not feeling good. You don't know what that feel good meant. But the mere fact because they tell you you're not feeling good is the time that we need to take the initiative to either get them doctor help, get some help, resources out there, get checked with their mental health right there and then, if ever for a month or two, to see if somebody could tap into them when you can reach them. Because sometimes you have your own children, you have your own self, and you can't reach your own self. You have to seek help. And then sometimes you seek help, but sometimes you seek the wrong help because they judge you. Because one, you look good. Two, your hair is nice and comb and well look good. Two, you wear nice clothes, you dress nice, you look good, you wear your lipstick, you wear your makeup, you have clean cut and all these things, and they judge you from the appearance of what they see. Not realizing that your internals inside is hurting that they can see, but you're the only one can see it. If we don't step up as society, if we don't step up as a nation, if we don't step up as people, we're gonna lose the minds of people, and then sooner or later you're gonna say, oh, Resilient Queen is only talking. Why are these thoughts coming to our mind? Why is this thought coming? Because it's real. You can't see the things that are coming from within people, but you see it when you all play. You see it when it come to play. That's what we see when you see it play out. We didn't know it gonna play out. But if we had tap into things, and for everybody that is out there, that you have a loved one dealing with mental health, you have a loved one dealing with struggles, you have a loved one just had baby, and yesterday start act a certain way and they never used to act a certain way, get them some help. Don't just sit there and say, oh, just because you have a baby, you don't want nobody to touch your baby, you're too bougie, you're too this, you're too. They could be struggling and afraid to speak up because before they had kids, they were this kind of person. And before they have this, or even men go through struggles. Even when they get a woman, then they have a young baby on the way. Or so sometimes the rot that come with parenting when you have to deal with both party now. You know what I mean? This one want things this way, that one want things this way. Sometimes you can't get to talk to each other because the communication is off. We're not on the same page. We're not on the same page, and it can become a go share. Sharing is caring, you know? And then it's hard. I don't want to hear right. You go on the other side. This I'm gonna take it from you. Here, this one. You know what I mean? So tap into the minds. Tap into the minds. You have children, if they go to school and they say, you know what, we're not feeling good today or so. Have a place where that child could just maybe have what they call it, they used to say sick bay. Let that child just get the rest for the day that they need right there in school. You don't have to bother send them on. Let them get the rest right there. Find a place. Build that infrastructure that those children can just get the time to be right there. They can have somebody, camera technology everywhere. Now you can have them there, and they have technology there. Somebody not in the room with them, but they have. You ever see? Watch a lot of movie where people when they go to jail to visit somebody, they behind the other side, watching them, monitoring them, or so forth. And then people can watch along and see, so people can, put look activities in there, or so to help children get back together. You know what I mean? Because you don't know what stress they under at home or anything. So get them that place where they could just be. You see a child in distress or something, get them, schools are safe haven for children. You know what I mean? A lot of children. So that can help to shift their perspective. Sometimes they may come to school and they don't feel like they want to do no schoolwork today. Instead of forcing them, we could send them to that place where they could just go and they have random activities that they could choose from. Whether it is a puzzle, whether it is a maths game, learning still taking place, but it's just a different unstructured arena. just for that specific purpose, to help with children mental health and the mindset of them. You know what I mean? They could go into that area and they could see something that they like and they would love to do it. You know, you just have to let them know that it can't, we don't do this every day. But any day you feel like there is something going on that you need to address, and if you can't address it with us, we could send you in there. You're monitoring that person, you're monitoring that child, you know, and just go in there or so, you know, and get so they can get their mind back on track. Because the mind is something, our mind is something else. And putting a price to people's mind is not gonna help because you can't read mind. So therefore, a mind is not gonna come with a price. No matter how much price we're gonna put with something, what we need to put to something is proper infrastructure, proper resources that can help tap into the things that we take for granted. Because it's hard. It's hard, but it can happen. It can happen. You know what I mean? Bring back so much fun things that was there to help so many people. A lot of things are taken away. Discipline is taken away from a lot of stuff. And therefore, as a result, a lot of things are getting out of hand, which is beginning with the mind. People are stressed out. Everything is going up, nothing going down. Only thing going down is a bags of stuff that you normally buy. It reduce and the price up, but everything in the bag reduce. Everything you're gonna buy come in a smaller portion, smaller size, but you're paying more for it than when things was good. A lot of things, but everything gonna begin with our mind. Putting a price to people mind not gonna solve nothing. All it gonna do is probably even create worse a problem than you anticipated, because when you look and say if everybody in this world supposed to pay the price for every children they're gonna have in this world, what you're gonna have is more mental health facilities that is not even gonna be able to accommodate anything, because you're not only gonna put stress on the home, but your parents are gonna already triple stressed out, triple stressed out to know that hey, my son did this, hey, my daughter did this, blah blah blah, and now I'm in the equation of that. You know what we need is knowledge. You know, putting in infrastructure resources where they have to attend some level of classes for maybe the next 2 3 months, once a week. You know, out of every month, maybe twice out of the week, or for the month, maybe 4 times out of the month, you know, to help bring back the knowledge and education, to help uplift parents so with their children along with them. You know what I mean? So things can be better. We can do it, but putting a price to people's mind is not gonna work. Because when you think you're yes, it will send a signal, but your mind don't care about the price. Because when people mind is gonna made up, they're gonna say, well, if I'm gonna pay $200, I might as well then. You have a lot of minds like that. If I'm gonna pay $5, might as well. If I'm gonna pay for what I don't eat, it might as well. You're gonna have those kind of mentality out there. Might as well. So we're gonna have to bring in a lot of stuff that we didn't think we have to bring in. You know, you have a lot of psychologists that are out there that do studies on how the brain wired and how the mind thinks and all these things. Have those kind of with people come out every now and then, have forum with when you see things get out of hand, you know what I mean, with those kind of families that are going to be at, you know, I got children and you never know what the outcome of, you can't point no finger at no one because you don't know when your abalu is going to be abalulu. You don't know when nothing going to be out explode, you don't know when nothing going to come in your face. And so we have to be mindful. Ain't that go back to your mind? Ain't that going back to our mind, people? You might say, but this girl is crazy. But look at it. Ain't that going back to your mind when they say you gotta be mindful? It's telling you it's going right back to your mind. We need we need more than just a price tag. We need back society. We need back our people. We need back the upliftment. We need back the things that was affordable for a lot of people to go out and have fun with their family. Without everything is just a price tag. Everything is a tag nowadays. Sometimes you go and trying to do some things and everything is just a tag. Everything is a tag to it. A tag, 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 tag. And it's overwhelming at times. It is overwhelming at times. Tag, tag, tag. So overwhelming. Peer tag. And you not feeling the wrath of it because you're the one put it into place. Who feeling it? The people that gonna have to deal with it. That is already stressed out from what is happening with them, what is happening with their family. But a lot of people, we gotta understand too. A lot of people get drop out of school very early and have children. You don't really listen, right? You gonna listen now? Good. When he do his lip, he looks so. But anyway, you know what I mean? A lot of things are getting out of hand. A lot of things. All these price tags, that's not gonna solve nothing. All you're gonna do is contribute to more and more things down the line further. Because now you're gonna lead to a lot. I don't even want to say what it's gonna lead to, but it will lead to a lot more than we anticipate. With all the price tags, we need resource, we need education, we need a lot more things to put back into place to help uplift the nation, whether we like it or not. A price tag not gonna solve everything. It gonna solve something that you might not even expect it gonna cost. So instead it cost something, it gonna cost a lot more. Because now everybody mind gonna be messed up when something happen. Like you get a news, hey, my son this, my son that. How many people have children? And you go drop them off school or wherever. And let's say there before they leave your house, you say son or daughter, behave yourself, go to school, uplift yourself, work hard so you can get a good education or something. But you don't know the peer pressure that they go through. Peer pressure is a thing too. We all face peer pressure. So sometimes it's not even peer pressure don't even come from the home. A lot of things are gonna come through the environment, the friends you associate yourself with, the people you're around, you know what I mean? You yourself. But if we go say we're gonna uplift life and we're gonna make a difference in life, everything is not about a price tag. Because how many of you pick your son, pick your daughter up from school, and all you get from them is bad report, and you were already in a deep spot where you feel like you are about to be outside. That's a lot of stress on you already. You fear eviction. You fear that sooner or later you don't have no money to pay your rent, or you don't have no money to pay your mortgage, so your house might end up in foreclosure or anything, or you having a marriage break apart and you have young toddlers in there. You're battling in court, you're battling in so many things, and your mind is also battling while you're battling. So it's not just the things that are coming at you you're battling with. Your mind is playing a major role in the things you are battling. Because now your mind gonna have to process the thought of everything that you're struggling with, which is the battle that you're gonna face to get up those walls, to break those barriers that are put there to meant to destroy you so you can go further in life. Your mind is going to be right there with you facing those challenges. Turn that down. Your mind is going to be there with you. It's not going nowhere. So look at all the things now. All the things that you're going to have to endure. Rent coming, you probably lose your job. You probably get laid off. Somebody in your family gets sick. unexpected events. Maybe somebody, you tell your son, don't drive my car, listen to me. Then you fall asleep, they grab your car key. Next thing you know, they go out there and make a fool of themselves for anything. All those added stress, plus what you were already going through. You see, we have to think about the mind, people. We have to definitely think about the mind. Our mind is a powerful weapon if not used correctly. And that's where we need like the psychologists and all these people who study about the minds and body and souls and everything to step into play. To step into play and work for us. Our mind. Right? We can we can we can't worry about the stuff that we're gonna put a tag on. We need to start think more and look at the things that are only gonna add it to what you're gonna add to. You think it's solving one problem. It's like our mind is, you fix one thing and then a next thing start acting up. Right? And you say, yes, I fixed the problem, so okay, I got no more problem. But it's just a matter of time for something else to act up. Right? Same with your mind. So when you add in stress upon stress, then not everybody built with the mindset to don't let the negative consume them. Not everybody built to get rid of their stress. You see what I'm saying? Not everybody built like that. And if we don't realize, sooner or later, price tag not gonna work. The price tag, all these price tag that everything is a tag, it's not gonna work. We need a collective effort. It's not a tag. We need a collective effort. We need community effort. We need people effort. We need good friends, good families, good friendship, good this, good that. So when they see you going down rabbit hole, because in life you always have one person that you could talk to about what you're going through. And sometimes they judge you because they are not in your shoes. And that's where the problem lies in life. When people judge you, they're not realizing that your thought process is different. Sometimes you could be saying something to your friend and they start laugh after you. They start mock you. Now they just add a negative thought to your mind. It could be already lingering in your mind, but now they just give you a confirmation to say, you know what, let me take this mind. I like this mind better because it's telling me to knock somebody out. So I'm saying, because it's like you ever hear somebody say, you know what you're saying to me, friend, I'm sorry to say it don't make no sense. Because that person mind already made up that it doesn't matter what you say at this point. It don't make no sense. Because it's like you're fighting them to tell them about what they're going through and this and that. It's not about fighting them. It's not about tagging them. It's about finding the solution. And it's not about a price tag. Because if it was a price tag, we all would be paying the price of every sin we commit in this world from God. There would be a price tag from Him, and there's no price tag from Him. You know who put in price tag on us? Mankind. Mankind put in price tag on us. That's not going to solve nothing. Sooner or later, that will die down, dilute. It would fade away. You know what's not going to fade away? We will learn to bring back communities. We will learn to bring back unity. We will learn to bring back things that are discipline. We will learn to stand firm. We will learn to say, listen, you're going through this. I need all of you in that household. We're going to have a 1 month class with you on everything. Tap into your mind, tap into your emotion, tap into your well-being, everybody, so they can learn a thing or two. Because some people, they don't have the knowledge about a lot of stuff in life. So they just go about the car according to how their mind tell them to go about. But if we bring back communication, we bring back dialogue. Or I see here in Michigan, they have something where they have conversation every So I think in different places they go and they may have pick a location and they have conversation with people to tap into the minds of people to see what they think about a proposal that somebody probably pitched to the table, or what they think about having this here, or what they think about having that there. We're gonna have to start do these things with people mind. How are you feeling? Be honest with yourself. You don't need to honest to Oscar. And make sure it's a confidential place. You know you're gonna have to help those people, but make sure it's not a thing that you blow out a proportion and next thing somebody with a tag a price tag on them. Because if you want to help people, you're gonna help somebody else who willing to get out of the mindset they are in, to show others that it's a proven method that it can work. You just gotta believe in your mind and believe that whatever you're going through, yes, let me do this. And then you can believe that whatever you're going through, you can work it out. You can work it out through community effort, through good friendship, family, the church. Bring back the love, bring back everything. I think we kind of fade away from a lot of the things that was so connected and so powerful around us. We are fading too much, and that's where we lost our mind. That's where people losing their mind, because they think that they used to trust no more because of all the things that come. So sometimes they say, why should I go here and talk about this when they were doing the same thing as me? Blah 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 da da da. You know what I mean? But everybody's not the same, so we can categorize everybody in one. You know, we can't. So the sooner we start to think differently, so say, how can we make things better? What can we do? You have plenty of lands and places that you can go build something, just a free flow, probably center where people can go. You have security there and everything, and people can just go there freely. You have a quiet room where, people can just go there freely if they needs be. A confidential room. You can have it set up privately where, you know, they're being monitored and everything, but it's a confidential room for people to just go in and get their mind right. Little Jewel, good morning. How you doing? You know, to get their mind right, get their peace right. Not on price tag. All these things about price. What do you think you're doing? You think you're helping with somebody mind? There's no way you're helping with somebody mind. I can tell you all that, but there's no way you're tapping into somebody's mind. You're tapping into the negative aspect, or you're contributing to the negative aspect. That's all you do. You're not tapping into the minds of people. You think you're tapping in the minds of people. You say, I'm doing good. How is everyone doing today? We're doing good, Joe. We're doing good. Not much I come home, but we are doing amazing. Just here talking about the mind, and we can't put no tag to, price tag to everything. What I mean? What we need is education, resources, bring back the unity, bring back the communities, bring back the love, bring back the joy, bring back the peace. Happy Sunday to you as well, Jewel. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one. What I mean? That's what we need. This world is dealing with enough already. We don't need a price tag. What we need is, so we have plenty of resources. We need to utilize them. Plenty of resources. Build a place where people can just go free of charge to get the help they need. That's what we invest money into. Not put a price tag on people's mind, because you can't read mine. None of us can read mine. All those price tags you're gonna put on somebody, not gonna help everybody. You're gonna help some who's scared, but he ain't gonna help the one who's not scared because their mind long gone. They made their mind up. Hear the song artist say? I've got my mind made up. Even though it's meant in a different way, but if you go tie it into everyday life, they say, I got my mind made up. You think somebody who got their mind made up, you will never put a price tag to that mind. But if you change the perspective and change the narrative, change the approach, you can help that person. But putting a price tag to somebody whose mind is gone or about to go off the radar or everything, you think they're going to help that person? You're going to give them a reason why. And it's not going to help them, because one, if you're broke and somebody put a price tag to you, where are you going to get that money to pay that price? Tell me. If you're not having the in the proper, if you're not financially stable or anything, and somebody put a price tag to you every second, anything happen, where are you going to get that money from? If you're not in that getting shoes or anything, your mind going to tell you what to do, and definitely your negative thoughts are going to tell you exactly what you need to do to triple it, to go give trouble, go cause havoc, go rave, go do this, go do that. Is it going to be something nice? Is the outcome going to be good? No. We got to. You think I'm joking? We're living in a world where everything is all about tag, tag, tag. If they can tag you, they tag you. The mind don't care about your tag. Gotta remember that, people. Your mind does not care about the tag you put on it. You could put all the tag you want. But if your mind made up, it will not care about nothing. Nothing when somebody mind made up. And the songwriter said, I got my mind made up. Even though the song was saying, I got my mind made up because I want to see my father. Some people's mind is not made up to go see their father. Their mind is made up to say, I'm going to do this and this is what I'm going to do. I don't care. You can't read their mind, but they know what their mind is telling them. So that's where we need to shift or get this cycle. You have a lot of people who study about the mind and how the mind works and so on, how the brain this. Get people to understand their own mind, their brain. Yes, it's taught in school, but even though when you get out of school and you're not using it, you're not studying nothing in science, you're not studying nothing, you don't shift that part, you don't even remember about your cerebellum, your medulla oblongata. You don't remember nothing about these things, you don't remember the function of them, you don't know what role they play, you don't know what tap into your emotion, you don't know what tap into your cognitive, you don't know what tap into your language. You don't remember nothing about those? So we have to bring back those things to let people know how the mind works and how powerful our mind is. If we don't bring those things back, knowledge is power. Not tag, not price. It's the knowledge that you're going to give to people to help people to grow. The resources, the infrastructure, the education, the jobs, and the proper pay for the job. It's going to make people come out of a lot of stuff. What's wrong with you and liking? He never said that. You can't say because you don't get your way somebody don't like you. You can't say that, young man. You see what kids' mind stay? You say, hi, Rainbow, how you doing? Greetings. Jay, come on. Oh, you say you're about to go get a shower. Oh, thank you again, Rainbow. Thank you. You know what I mean? So our mind is powerful. And congratulations for being the top one fan today. Jaden, here you go. You gotta put some salt or whatever you need on there. I don't know what you need.
I want corn.
You want who?
I want them corn.
Yeah. You got it. This is butter on here. Come on, Jaden. You want jam on there?
Yeah.
Because sausage. Come on. You know what I mean? We're gonna have to. You say I can't hear you. Okay, I understand. You know what I mean? But we're gonna have to tap into the powerful mind that we have. We will have to. Because this mind that we have is very powerful. It is a powerful weapon. And we need to start put tags to everything. We need to find more ways to educate people about their mind. Because everything starts from the mind. When you see your mind start going here, give them some recommendation in things that they can do to help shift their mindset. Hey, Rainbow. Hey, how you doing? You know what I mean? Give people, give people some things that they can use to uplift their mind. You know? Yes. Come put this stuff in there, Jay, and you want cheese up in there or something? So we're going to have to do that. I got you. You know what I mean? So give people the resources that they're going to need to help their mind. Start with that. You know? What is your favorite food? I am the only one watching. That's all right. Appreciate you same way. Not a problem. You know what I mean? People already come to already here, so not every topic you're gonna talk about people gonna be interested in and just talking about the mind. Probably somebody thinking about their own mind and say, no, it's too much for me because I'm here thinking about my mindset. They don't have to share it with me, but they probably go in and say, let me go work on my mindset because I'm like that and I need to tap out of what I need to tap out of. Because sometimes you'll be surprised to know you're talking about something and it could be a great reminder for somebody that is in their head. You know what I mean? Somebody that is going on with their head about to explode, but just hearing you said, don't be afraid to tap into your mind and be honest with yourself. They can be out there and say, I just want to just go work on my mind. Work on getting that thought out of my mind that is coming, that is not good, that I am consuming, that I am eating, that is eating me up. Your mind can eat you up. It's not only your food that you eat can eat you. No, don't swing on the fridge. You know what I mean? Your mind can eat you up. So we gotta bear that in mind. Your mind can eat you up. And why am I stressing mind? I don't know why. Don't ask me how comes I keep talking about the mind. Because what you see playing out in society is all in your mind. It's all in the mind. They have a song say, it's all in your mind. My mind. That song talking about the mind. I think it's all right, Rainbow. Have a blessed day. Thank you for stopping by. You know that song? Say it's all in your mind. It's all in your mind. Say it's all in your mind. And many people may not agree. But you sit down and think of what you're going through. You don't need to comment, you don't need to share it. But you think about what you're going through in life. And see. It's like many times I say, if the man that is no longer here on this earth, if he could have read mind, and he know his brother, his sister, his auntie, his uncle, his own mother, his own father would be attacking him, he would still be alive today. Get me? But we can't read mind. That's why he says it's all in our mind. But what we can do is help people to understand how the brain is wired, and a more education on how the brain is wired, how they function. When your negative start, bring more awareness to our brain. Because everything is up in the brain, up in your mind up there. Bring more awareness to that. Educate people about their mind and how the brain works and how the brain and the part that give us our thoughts. And when those thoughts come, have the pros and cons. So people can use that to help them. You know what I mean? We're not catering for the people who are already knowledgeable about these things. But what about the man who is not knowledgeable about these things? What about the man who cannot read or write? But if you bring forth a class talking about the mind, make that be a key thing to talk about our mind. Same way we talk about mindful eating. Where do you think mindful eating come from? They still come from the mind, because if you tell your mind, I'm hungry, you eat just now and you say you're hungry again, your mind telling you that you're hungry. Because your mind is wired like that. I'm hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. You're going to be hungry. I'm good, then you're going to be good. I'm bad, I'm bad, I'm bad. The part of your mind that is telling you, I'm bad, I'm bad, I'm bad, then you're going to be bad. You have a part of your mind that says, I'm happy, I'm happy. Okay, you're going to be happy. But what about the man who don't understand how their mind works? It's like when we're doing experiment. It's like experiment. Some of the experiment going to be explode. And some of them, you're going to be successful because you fight to give up off the test that was coming. And then some of them are going to be explode. And then what going to happen when they explode? You're going to have a warfare. Come on, Jimmy. Hurry up. Here. You understand? You're going to be in a warfare. But we don't have to be in a warfare if we can tap into the mind. We don't have to. And I will encourage everyone out there, don't lie to our mind. Don't lie to ourselves, because our mind know our thoughts. And you know your thoughts. You know how you're feeling on any given day. Today you might get up and you feel good, but tomorrow you might get up and you feel sluggish or whatever. Get that negative sluggish thought out your mind quickly. Pray about it. Call a friend. And you say, hey, is it me alone feel sluggish today? And they say, girl, you probably sleep too much. You ever hear somebody say, girl, you probably sleep too much? Or sometimes, how many of us forget the days? Sometimes you forget the day of the week or what day of the week it is. Sometimes our mind get confused, right? So if our mind can get confused, it just tell us, and then we know how to pick up a phone and call a friend and say, wait, what day is this? Because I went out here and I thought it was this. You see what I'm saying? So even if your mind get confused, what do you think your mind can get worse than that? And sometimes we have to call a friend and say, wait, am I tripping or what? How many of you have to call a friend or a family or your spouse or your wife or your girlfriend or your husband, whatever it is? I said, is it me? And he said, what? What you talking about? You know what I mean? Your mind just wander away. Your mind just get you confused. Your mind just shift. And you have to call for validation to say that it's not your mind playing tricks on you. It's the mind. You know? When we start to acknowledge that our mind is doing wonderful work, whether negatively or positively, we're going to help make difference in this society. We will. But until we stop being uptight with what's going on up in there, it won't solve nothing. Are we going to wait for something to happen then? Put a tag on it. This is still not going to solve nothing. Is people mind made up? Their mind made up? That means they already have it too long. It's lingering. What we need to do is help people get out of that mindset. Get out of that mindset. You know, power is in our thoughts. Power is in the words. And if we decide, say, we're gonna bring back unity, we're gonna bring back communities or anything, we have to start with the mind. We have to start with the mind. We're gonna look at it and say, what you talking about? But you look and see how many tricks your mind playing you. Sometimes you forget you ever go if you sign a document and you have to check your phone to see. Stop. Who is playing with the line? To see how much you need to. You have to check to see what date it is. Like when the year come in. Perfect example. Where every time the year come in, how many of us were writing about the year that's just passed? Because the year just come in. Our mind haven't adjust yet. Eh? Those things that need to help our mind shift from that old ways have a shift kick in yet. Some of us mind kick in fast, some of us don't kick in yet. How many of us have that kind of mind? When the whole year come and gone. When that whole year come and gone and the new year like January coming, many of us when the year come back in, how many are you guilty to know that you're still writing, 2025? How many people were writing 2024 and 2025 when January just rolled around? How many of us? Many of us. I'm guilty. Even a couple weeks in, I think a few days ago, I was signing something, and I was so tempting to write 2023 and 2023 already gone so long. And I'm like, why am I reversing? And you see, I catch myself quick because I'm saying, why am I reversing? My mind was saying 2023. So when we let people understand their mind, a lot of people graduate from school, didn't even like science, didn't even go to science class, didn't even go to human and social biology if you understand the body, how it works, how this or that, blah blah blah, tay. Make it a good time now as we grow, as we elevate, to put these things into play, especially when you see parents and children are in this kind of warfare now, where the minds of us is shifting. It's like they said, the place that used to be so cold is no longer cold because of climate change and everything. So even climate have a mind, it's changing too. So you think our mind is just going to sit there and wait on us? No, our mind is changing too. It changes as the day goes by. It changes as the week goes by. It changes, something happen, whether good or bad. Let somebody rub you the wrong way and see how quick your mind change. Let somebody rub us the wrong way and you see if that mind don't change. Quick your mind turn out. You go from being a good girl or a good boy to being a green lizard. Quick. Change quick. Eh? The good person you just know. How many of us? You say, Kenneth, you say, hey, my friend, how are you doing today? I'm doing good. How are you, Kenneth? Greetings. Greetings, man. How you doing? How you feeling? From the last time we talked, you were in the hospital. Good to hear you, man. Good to hear you. You know what I mean? We need to stop with the tag. You don't have to agree with me, but I want you to start think with your mind. All these tag this, tag that, throw you in jail, throw you in. Some things are gonna need to be disciplined, yes. But not everything gonna require you to dash somebody here, dash somebody here. What you need is to tap into the mind. You say I'm doing good, you're doing good, our blessing, and congratulations for the top 3 fans today. Congratulations. Come on, Jaden, eat up. You know? So we need to fix the mind. We say we're trying to fix problems. But what are we fixing problem with? Money? Money can't fix nobody mind. I'm telling you that from now. So if you think money is gonna fix mind, that's the wrong approach. Money will never fix nobody mind. Whether you like it or not, you think about it. Then a lot of us, if it was money to fix our mind, we would have it to fix our mind already. You know? So we money don't fix nothing. Like that. Certain things. Money don't fix your mind. Money will never fix our mind. You know, we need more love, we need more compassion, we need more drive. Hurry up, Jaden.
Mom, why not tasting that?
This is good.
Mom, why not tasting that?
And we're not taking you nowhere. Hurry up, Jaden. Oh, let me give you the spoon. You couldn't say I didn't give you the spoon. Here, come on.
Okay.
You're welcome. Did you taste it? Did you taste this? Tastes yummy.
This one.
You know? So our mind family, don't lose. Go finish, eat your food. Go. You know, I don't know why I'm talking about the mind, but whatever we're going through, it starts from the mind. You don't start from the dollar sign that you're hoping for. It starts from the mind. How many of us how many of us plan to achieve in life? And the first thing we said, maybe as a young girl or a young boy, the first thing we say to ourselves, you see your parents struggle, or whether they don't struggle or you see wealth or anything, but most people when they have wealth, what they start do, they do charity for events where they go out or they donate their time, they volunteer because they're in a better position to do so or so and give back because they understand that even though they're in a situation where they can't see what other people are going through, but they do show empathy and they can sympathize with others because they've seen, they probably have friends around them that are not like them, but they understand the struggle from the standpoint of their friends and families and other relatives around them or so forth. So that grow the need for them because they say, you know what, I have it in abundance. So why not spread my wings to give somebody else something that they didn't have? To take or put a smile on their face or put a smile on the children's face, the family face, whosoever face you need to put a smile on. You don't have to be family, it could be just somebody just need a little smile on their face. Hey, oh, something going off over somebody's apartment. You know what I mean? So I encourage everyone to tap into their mind. Oh, this thing tastes so good.
No, my dad's watching
This
game.
tastes so good. Yeah.
Mom,
Hmm?
the one that the channel.
Mm.
My dad's watching game.
Oh, this tastes so good again. So tapping into our mind, family, I believe it will help, bring back the knowledge, bring back the understanding, bring back the education, back so many things. The sporting clubs that were affordable for a lot of people to just go there. There was big old tracks where bring back the community. Bring back the community, the events where you used to have police go from door to door back in the days. I don't know if they still do it now, where every now and then they take that initiative to go door to door and knock on people's house just to say hi, have a little conversation, see how they're doing, checking on people well-being. If they need to go to the store and they couldn't get to go to the store, they get a bottle of water for them. That just change your mind. When you see people can come and just, people from different walks of life, whether up in society, authorities or so, can just come and knock on somebody's door. You will know the door that you need to knock on and just make a difference. It's like you're going to the store. How many of us have people that we know? Oh, as you talk about it too, my church brother called me yesterday to grab him a milk, so I'm gonna have to go grab him too. How many of us have a friend or a neighbor or a family that if you're going somewhere or you're going to the grocery store or so, they look out for you and you're going to go to the store and you will call them before you go to the store and say, hey, I'm going here or going there. Do you need anything? Sometimes they tell you no, but at least you ask. You know? At least you let them know, hey, somebody care. Even though sometimes in your head you know already in your mind that these people gonna say no to you. You see what I'm saying? These people gonna literally say no to you. You already know that they're gonna say no to you, right? You know they're gonna say no to you, but in your head you said, I rather ask than just assume, because a lot of us assume. We bring a lot of assumption on ourselves, and that's what causing a lot of us mind to be failing because of assumption, false assumption, one-sided assumption, one-sided everything. But as we go forward for our aim, people in life, your mind is vital to the rest of you, to your body, to everything. Let's up good. Your mind is vital. It's gonna play a critical role in everything we do, whether you like it or not. Every decisions you're gonna make in life, whether good or bad, your mind will play a role. If you get up today and you decide if you have a car or to jump on the bus or to hitch a ride, you gonna decide who should you call. You say, I'm calling my bestie. Very good. Call somebody if you're in distress. You don't find somebody. Sometimes you're going to have those silly friends that when you call them, and you say, hey, I think I'm crazy today. Even though you run it like a joke, they're going to make you feel so happy. They're going to laugh after you so bad. Sometimes that's all you needed. You didn't need them to tell you, why you crazy? Why you cool? You lying. That's not what you call them for. You have that one friend that when you call her, you say, I think I'm crazy today or whatever. They're going to bust out laughing. And you going to feel so good because that's all you needed. Little laughter. Sometimes they go say, I'm coming over. Where you at? And you say, okay, I'm right here. So, and they be right there. They storm into your rescue because they know the kind of person you are. That if your mind is made up, they know there is no stopping you. But if you reach out to them, they gonna storm if they can. If them officer say, boss, I gotta go, you have to find me or whatever, they gonna do what they gotta do. You have those kind of people out there who understand you. But it's to find the person who understand you. Even in workplace. And that's why we talk about different temperament. We all don't have the same temperament. We have people who are slow to warm up, easy to warm up, difficult to warm up, difficult to deal with, easy to deal with, easy to get along with. You have so many people. You're gonna have people who we can't stand them one bit because we're in line with the same thing. You know what I mean? But that doesn't mean that doesn't mean it's not coming from the mind. Those thoughts that you're having, where do you think you're getting it from? Those toxicness that we're going to feed ourselves. Oh, I don't like this person. I hate this person. I can't stand this person. Stop. Where do you think it's coming from? Be honest to yourself. So as we go forward, family, whosoever that is out there and listening, I appreciate you all for listening. I don't know why we keep talking about mind every time I always come out, because it refer back to our mind. But as we go forward, make sure you have somebody that you can talk to. You have a lot of places that you have community centers or so that you could go to and probably find somebody that you can talk to. Yes, we understand not everybody is approachable, but if they're not approachable or so, and as soon as they look, some people can read body language. So as soon as they get there and you see that that one don't look approachable, you don't have to even bother open your mouth to say no. You just leave. You rather walk away with the peace in your mind. But if you think it's something that is going to be triggering to you, that is getting overwhelmed or so, go to your local police station, go talk to somebody. They have counselors, that they can refer you to. In police station, they do have resources too. Sometimes you go there, they have a desk that if anything or you need, they have a desk there. Resources can be on there. You can act, don't be afraid. You always have people who, not everybody is hooligan, as we call them. Not everybody is looking at you a certain way. Not everybody gonna scorn you. They might talk about you that's behind your back. You can't worry about that when you're getting help. When you going for the help you need, you cannot worry about who gonna degrade you. You can't worry about who gonna talk about you. They talk about Jesus, so why you think they're gonna exempt you? Why you think they're gonna exempt us? So just bear that in mind. And going forward, seek help if you need help. Stop make your mind run you down the drain, especially the negative part of your mind that is telling you do this, do that. Even young children out there that are out there and then all up in their head because they no little interaction no more, no little socialization no more, no more engagement where they just go and have freedom to play with this one, because things and time change. And so do everything. So do your mind. You understand? But we have the willpower to fix things, fix our mind. Something not going good. Find somebody that we can talk to. Don't be afraid. If you have to reach out to the hotlines to get help, sometimes you might not get them right away. If you drive to your local police station or so. Call them on the phone and let them know, hey, I'm coming to the police station. I'm not feeling well or something. I don't know where else to turn to. I think probably somebody here could talk to me, or I just need somebody to talk to. You think everybody is not there to say hate on you or anything. People are out here will help you. They're planted there, but we have to seek them. They ain't gonna just arrive like that. They can't read mind to know who need help. But you know who know they need help? Us, right? We know when we need help. How many of we ever have, not everybody go have this. How many people ever have toothache before where you have pain? And yes, you just when it start happening, you start tough it out, right? Whether you did a filling in your teeth to fall out or you eat too much candy right now your teeth or whatever it was. And when you start to feel those pain, yeah, at first it's like bearable, right? But the more you let the pain linger, what happened to you? You felt like a part of you was going, you want to tear a piece of your face off, right? Because now that's how far you let things go. Because you didn't try to go book a dentist appointment to go see what's going on up in your mouth or anything, right? And you start to feel the pain, and what happened? Your pain is going to become your worst nightmare. Some people go to the point where they start to use a pliers on their own to pliers out their mouth. Yes, you have people who literally, when they have a toothache, pliers, try to ply it out. And all that requires is just to book a dentist visit. And that's why it's very important. Get your 6-month checkup every 6 months to get your dentist visit if you have that ability to do so. Because many people don't have that ability to do so. So if you have the ability to get your teeth down, checked out, mouth checked out, cleaning and all these things, utilize it. because your health is going to be your wealth. And he never too late, he never too whatever to start anything in life, you know what I mean? So moving forward in life, we have to step up, and it's going to begin with us. Gone were the days where we feel embarrassed if we say something to somebody. Cut that out. I don't want to go say anything else. I'm going to go, but I want you guys to go forward and know that knowledge is power, and your mindset is way important than anything else that's going to be tagged to you. So start seeking help. And young children out there, if you're listening, please listen to your parents. Please listen. When I have two little boys and sometimes they don't listen, and I got to be honest with myself, I had to sit down and talk to them. Sometimes I get rowdy at them, and then another time I have to go into a teachable moment with them. Sometimes I have to change the way I go about things with them. You know what I mean? Because one size don't fit all. Today you might work this way, you do work with them, kids, because kids are constantly changing because they're growing. You know what I mean? So do we. So does their mind too. What things that they used to love 2 3 days ago, they don't love it no more. You buy this and they see it in the store. Tomorrow they go to the store, they see something, they I want this, I want this, I want. Now your mind is all over the place, confused, because you're saying it's just buying because of buying sake. So we got to be honest with ourselves, be honest with our children, be honest with everyone around us so we can go forward. Because whether we like it or not, our mind is something. I heard a lot of people, if you should ask a lot of people who have done certain things in life and go interview them, if they're still around, they will tell you their mind. They heard a voice in their head telling them to do this, telling them to do that. So don't be out there thinking that your mind is not doing this, or some people tell you, oh, you're the devil, oh, you're the this. That's why you need warriors out here. They say you need all the prayer warriors out here to pray. You need all the churches out there. I don't care what religion you are, you need all of them to pray. Because anything that is well rooted into the ground on a good, strong foundation will always come back. But if we weren't rooted from the ground from day one, that's where the challenge will lie. And it will become harder to direct later. You know what I mean? So until then, family, work on our mind. And when I say we work on our mind, including me, because we can't lie to ourselves. We can't lie to the world, but we can't lie to ourselves, because God knows who we are individually. He knows who all of us is. All right. So look up in your mind and see what's up in that mind. What is it saying to you? Is it good? If it's good, cheer yourself on. What is your mind saying to you? You know what I mean? Ask yourself these questions. Check in with your mind every day to see how your mind is doing. If you have to go read a Psalms to get whatever out your mind that you need to get, go do what you gotta do. Talk to a friend. Call somebody. Read the book. Whatever you need to do to shift your mind. Go cook. Some people clean up and take their mind off of stuff. Listen to good music. Soulful. Whatever music you can listen to help your mind. Do it. If you need to start writing, some people are writers. And it's when they're going through the darkest time in their life, they know how to write. Some people couldn't read, and it's when they're going through the darkest time in their life, that part of their mind that they had shut off because nobody had taught them how to read or how to guide them into reading on their own. Now that's part coming to play. The Lord will give you what you need when you're praying. Just remember, He don't come on our time though. Knock. He don't come on our time. But until then, I think I have said enough for a while. So let me go take care of things outside of here. And I just want to implore everybody, take care of your mind, please. Your mind is important to make decisions. Big decisions, little decisions, in between decision, conflict decision. And the better you think fast, the quicker you think fast into resolving issues, is going to be better for you, better for yourself, and better for everyone that is going to be around you. So please, before you do anything, think about your mind. Think about it. How can I shift that negative mindset? And then we can make ourselves better. And creating change in this world is not to see people going down a path that you know they're going down and you encouraging it, because that's not going to help benefit you either. As a good book there said just now when we were reading it, talking about when we're speaking carelessly and negatively about someone else, we're also speaking it about ourselves. So bear that in mind. Until then, walk good, have a blessed day, and thank you all, and to all of the top fans, to all the likers, to all of the shares, to all of the commenters, to all of the well wishers. Walk good and recycle your mind, replenish your mind, and keep staying positive. You know, sometimes it's hard, but you just keep going. Fight. Begin with us. All right. Peace out. Have a blessed day and stay on the right path with our mind. All right. Until then.